What is up, guys? Welcome to another video. In today's video, I have a deck that I would not recommend to any of you. We're going to be playing some Soraka with Noxus. I had a couple ideas here trying to give you guys some fresh decks, rolling into the end of the season. I feel like there's not a lot going on as far as like new stuff. So I was like seeing people mess around with like Soraka Noxus variants. And I thought, I was like, I think I have some ways that I could try to make it make sense. And with that being said, as far as most of the synergies and the way I saw it playing out in my head, it didn't exactly go that way. But I still ended up with some really funny games and some surprising results. Surprising results that, I know very well I don't think we're going to be able to replicate. So I was like, I'll just take what I could get the video in for the day, and we'll get something spicy for the next video for sure. But I did want to share these games with you guys, and I'll go ahead and show you what the deck is kind of about and what it's trying to do, and maybe you guys will have some better luck than I did as far as like setting certain things up. So one thing, if you guys have played against Tom Kent Soraka, Star Shepherds get really big. They get huge stats, and that deck has no way to translate that into damage. So first thing I thought was 3 copies of Might, a couple copies of Kato the Arm. If you get your Star Shepherds rolling, you could use that as a very strong way to push in some chip damage and pave the path so you could punch through with Fervor and Decimate. And I guess that's one of the things I knew going into this, and as you'll see in the games, other people weren't really thinking about either, is most people don't expect these cards to be in your deck, so they think they could take more hits and take more damage than they really can. And these punches a lot of times are enough that you could just close the game with the burn that I put in the deck. So those were the 2 main synergies. We also have Crimson Disciple and Imperial Demolitionist as just like a natural way to deal a lot of damage and damage your units, so the health that Soraka gives and Guiding Touch and gems from Mentor and Goat could go through and actually have some effect. Also have Crimson Aristocrat, using that on something like Soraka, make her 3/6 is actually pretty strong, becomes a lot more relevant. A 3 mana 3/6, well, I guess at that point it's like 5 mana in, is still pretty strong. We also run Trifarian, Reckless Trifarian, because one, it kind of demands at least like a chump block. So you do find ways to damage it, and then it could just be another unit that just keeps barreling in, because 4 health stat line is pretty hard to trade into unless you're putting a pretty quality unit into it. And it's another hit for just like Might, because Overwhelm is very strong, and on a 5/4 that is a really solid body to get some Overwhelm students in. We also run 3 copies, of Transfusion. Great with Disciple for more chip damage as well, and to just buff your units when they're in danger, or maybe you need to get a valuable trade. So that's kind of like how I was thinking about it and what I was thinking when I put this deck together. Again, definitely a meme tier deck, I will say that right now, but pretty fun time. If you guys want to hit it in normals or something like that, go have at it. But I thought, I normally don't do too much like completely for fun decks on this channel, so we're going to do something like that today. And that's going to be it for this one. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, hit that like button if you haven't. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out. Alright, Casino, I think? Okay. We gotta generally just look for units. We run a lot of spells, so I don't have too many opportunities to roll. At least that's my thinking for right now. We have Might and the Reckless Trifarian, which is pretty good, and we're attacking on odds, so it does kind of demand a block. Trade the Goat into this. Yeah, we especially like this because I doubt he'll have good blockers for this. Knight isn't bad either. Because in a world where he lets this 5 go through, get the Star Shepherd down, and we have some like transfusion cheeky plays we could start to work towards. Walks at the challenger, or just lets it go? If he just lets it go, I'm really happy. I think the line where he goes damaging it for sure. Shepherds scale up pretty quick, I'm telling you, man. Because now I have the line of like playing Shepherd, gemming, transfusion to damage again, guiding touch, might. A lot of mana for sure, but I think we have enough because we'll only have 5 next round. I use 2, bank till the next round.
The sun rock got me good.
Discarded a Jinx. A little crazy if you ask me. Whatever, man. Demo's pretty nice. Depending on how much mana he uses.
How exciting! It's a big responsibility to shepherd stars.
I guess suit up something I have to be somewhat considering.
For the Empire. For the glory of Noxus. Anything else?
Good to me.
We're all family here.
See how he blocks, and we'll consider. We have a lot of different options right now. I could like might here and transfusion even. Maybe just might and then just see what he does. I'm just hoping, because I think he does have Get Excited, and that's what he's going to consider doing here, that it's just only Get Excited. More burn and we're probably toast. Okay, he actually doesn't have any, and the fact that he blocked with this, the unit stays up. We just need to find 4 more damage. Be good. Kato's clean.
Jinx stands for Jinx. Durr.
Yeah, Kato requires a lot of attention.
Anything else?
Attacks don't look great. He could have Rocket this round now. So, I mean, game has to end pretty much here. I think the 2-3 is going to just be like dedicated blocker, right? Swing and see what we can do.
Let's test my theorem. Your path ends here.
I think I'm down to go this slow. Good news is he probably never blocks with
Anything else? Stick your lip
Jinx.
out and give 'em puppy eyes. Trust me. Bye-bye.
7 is very sus. Let me tell you.
Can't leave until you win.
Potential kill. That doesn't even do it. Alright, we got him. Easy as that, right? Cool to see Casino back. That's like an old deck I never see anybody revisit too. King City. I could see this matchup being okay for us because generally it's smaller units until like GP. I don't know if I want to keep this Guiding Touch. I think I will, to be honest. I just wanted to get greedy and maybe like roll for Soraka, but overall it's probably better to just keep
Any star, anywhere.
down for that. No development.
Packed 'em good. I'll try anyone once.
I drag the egg? What do I do here? Do I just pass?
War Mason, reporting for duty. Make the Empire proud.
I've whipped up something special.
I love a taste of the action. Strike at their foundations.
Clear off.
There goes the board.
Oh,
Jesus.
hurts.
To actually just grab the cake like right away to stop that.
I'll buy us some time.
I think we'll just develop Soraka
Let me
for now.
guide you.
Only 1 out of 5 on GP. It's pretty good.
Master the power of the stars. Master your healing.
I'm trying, but they keep wandering off.
And wouldn't you know it, I picked the wrong mushrooms.
Try to understand. I matter, you don't.
Pretty much always has to go face with that. I don't even know. Literally have no idea why that was game breaking to him, but
Today we have
another one in the
determined our
books,
own
I guess. I said I thought it might be a good matchup, and here we are. Cool. NJ4. This one's always scary, especially like when you're kind of trying to go mid-range against it too, and they have a lot of interaction. It can be tricky. I think if I have the gems, the thing that complement it more is like the self-damaging type of stuff. We could play the Star Shepherd now. I guess it's not too bad. High potential for this to like pop off. It just depends what we get as far as the self-damaging.
Lulu! Where'd she go?
Please, Dad.
Who does not know the name Laurent?
He takes the pass. He's just doing us so many favors.
This way!
Hardly fair.
Love that. Sometimes you just catch them off guard because they don't know, like, we run burn, but we do run all the burn, so all this chip damage I'll take.
The balance requires a watchful eye.
Come on, Rib!
Brilliant.
For the hand!
We'll just play something that demands some type of attention. See how he reacts to it overall.
Cut him down!
This guy's crazy. He doesn't know he's crazy though, is the thing, I think. He doesn't realize.
Oh, I can't wait.
I do want to have another blocker for now.
This way! Go!
So I go. Aha!
Seems good to me. I think I might guiding and dig into the deck just a little bit. Pretty good. I want to put Soraka down, even though she doesn't really
Great potential.
do much here.
Master the power of the stars. Master your healing.
I'm trying, but they keep wandering off.
Yeah, that was a concern, and that was kind of why I just wanted to put more blockers out overall.
How is your
We might need to like double
You're
draw
stronger
decimates
every
at this
day,
rate.
Just like me. Zoom!
Harry, riposte, you are toast. You call this a fight? Hardly fair. Our wills align.
Could use this here. I think it really helps though. For now, unfortunately, it's just a pass. Hey, if he doesn't have deny, another game that we just snuck away with, maybe. All right, that's one. I guess he has one other out of like lifesteal plus something else. He actually just had nothing. This is silly. This is actually just so silly. I can't believe it.